Guindy National Park, a patch of greenery inside a concrete forest. Chennai is the definition of hustle bustle. Day and night feel the same, and the metropolis never sleeps. Amidst the chaotic city life, there is a place waiting for visitors with fresh air, cool breeze, and incredible biodiversity. Guindy National Park is a major tourist destination in Chennai and a significant ecological element. The green abundance serves as the city's lungs for more than 40 years as a national park, but bears the legacy of 200 years as a forest reserve. The park spans over a 2.7 kilometer square of land in the middle of the city. Initially, 5 square kilometers used to make up the area now occupied by the national park. It was one of the few remaining examples of the Coromandel Coast tropical dry evergreen woods. The park was supposed to be a game reserve. William Langhome, the governor of colonial Madras, created a garden area out of the Guindy jungle during the 1670s, and he erected the Guindy Lodge as his house. Later, the governor of Madras purchased the land in 1821. The region was designated as a restricted forest in 1910 to preserve the floral and faunal population. Following this designation, it came under the Madras Forest Act's restrictions on access without authorization, cutting and removing vegetation, etc. After independence, the place came under the concern of Raj Bhavan, the official residence of Tamil Nadu governor. However, as he declared to relinquish the area, Prime Minister Nehru ordered the given place to be set up as a children's park. From the allowed 400 hectares of land, only 270 hectares remains today as the land was donated to institutions like IIT Madras, Gandhi Mandapam and Cancer Institute from time to time. Today, Guindy National Park is the 8th smallest national park in India and the only one situated within a metropolitan city. The Carnatic coastal or tropical dry evergreen forest has an abundance of natural vegetation with a wide variety of fauna and flora. The ecosystem, which is now reclassified as Albizia Amara Boev community, receives 1,200 millimeters of annual rainfall. There are approximately 350 known plant species, including trees, shrubs, climbers, herbs, and grasses. The region is covered in a combination of dry deciduous scrub jungle. In deciduous vegetation, when leaves fall off, the entire plant seems dry throughout the summer. But when monsoon season approaches, the plant becomes green and sprouts new leaves. Guindy is known for blackbucks. The open grassland found here is an ideal habitat for them. Spotted deers are plenty here. The primary predators and scavengers in this area are jackals. Most of the time during the night, you may find toady cats, civet cats, jungle cats, pangolins, hedgehogs, shrews, and black-naped hares. Mongoose and bonnet macacos are frequently spotted as well. Here, 150 different bird species have been identified. Due to the presence of diverse habitats for various bird species such as thick forest, open scrub, grasslands and water bodies, the florid biodiversity is mostly to blame for the diversity of bird species. The humongous collection of snakes and reptiles may be the most crowd-pulling factor in Guindy National Park. The park is also home to a few species of tortoise and turtles, lizards, geckos, chameleons, and common Indian monitors, in addition to snakes. Worms, spiders, centipedes, millipedes, butterflies, beetles, grasshoppers, scorpions, and crabs are some of the numerous invertebrates that are frequently observed in this area. They gain more significance since they are essential to the ecology, improving soil fertility, assisting in pollination, breaking down garbage, etc. As mentioned earlier, Guindy National Park situates in the heart of Chennai city and thus plays a vital role in balancing the oxygen supply of the place. Air pollution is rampant in Chennai. The forest works as the lungs of the city as a breathing space. It controls the chemical emission from heavy traffic and industrial activities. It also contributes to the rainfall of the district. As the city faces water scarcity often, the role of the Guindy forest in maintaining the ecosystem is quite crucial. Producing clean and renewable energy is one of the major benefactions of the park to its surroundings. This also attracts various migratory birds to the garden despite the crowd outside. Guindy is the home to thousands of trees that accommodates the birds, give them shelter, and provide them with resources. It is the natural oxygen factory of the metropolis. The city is planned in such a way as not to disturb the natural habitat as much as possible. All the industrial works are situated at maximum distance, and the buildings surrounding the park are constructed adhering to multiple parameters. The immediate surroundings of Guindy National Park includes the Rajaji Memorial, Gandhi Mandapam, Indian Institute of Technology Madras, Raj Bhavan, and Cancer Institute. Thus, one can assume how paramount the geographical location of the park is. Having said that, the heavy traffic and sound pollution affect the park inmates. Because of poor judgment and willful haughtiness towards the environmental effects of not designating the park as an eco-sensitive zone, this pride is collapsing. The park, close to the Raj Bhavan and IIT Madras, is a vital passageway for the local fauna to move around in its environment. However, the neighborhood's building activities and a lack of buffer zone have jeopardized the park's survival. Unchecked development has intensified local human-animal conflict and caused habitat destruction. In 2015, IIT Madras suggested building new structures. These buildings, staff housing and dormitories, cut into the campus's natural area, putting local birds at risk. Because of the proximity to populated areas, contamination of the air and water is already apparent. The park also contributes to the employment generation process of the city. Chennai has a floating population. People come and go to find their way for daily bread. More than 200 people work for this park. Many travel a considerable distance to their place of work because of the limited resources they are provided with. It is tough for them to find shelter in Chennai as the living cost of the metropolis is hardly affordable. Thus, we can say that the life of employees inside the park is nuanced. This exit to conservation has an immense contribution to the well-being of the people and nature. It embodies the spirit of cultural and social values. Guindy National Park also contributes to ecotourism and recreation of the town. Even though Chennai is known for its metropolitan urban setting with skyscrapers and flyovers, Guindy National Park remains a green shelter for the populace. Surely it deserves all the attention and care it gets, and much more is to be done.